Okay, so starting on creating this pencil template, we would want to name it so we can find it easier. Our size from our measurements, we had 10 wide, 8 tall. Okay, once we have our document, we're going to start with our rectangle. We can just kind of eyeball it at first. Then we're going to go to our properties. We did measure it to be 7.5 by 0.25. And our location was 1 over and 1.25 down. Also making sure that our placement or our reference point is in the upper left. All right, so now we have this box for placement. A good thing to do would be to lock it, and then we can say not printing. All right, so it's just a visual guide here, but I can't move it accidentally. All right, so we have this guide here, or this box that's showing where our text is going to be. Now we're going to make a new layer, and I'm going to turn on my rulers. All right, Control R, so I can drag over by, so to get those guides, you hover your mouse into the ruler. When the arrow turns black, you left click and drag, and we found the placement to be good at 4 and 7. All right, so now we have this place marked out. Now we're just going to use our text tool on this new layer. I think I mentioned making a new layer. And we're going to make a box there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so with our text in there, we can type our name. Okay. All right, I can go back to properties. I can change the font family. I like something nice and kind of bold to give us some nice contrast. Go to my selection tool, and I'm going to use the arrows on my keyboard to kind of put this into place, and then I can make my size a little bit bigger. All right, we can center it in here, and then if you really wanted that perfectly centered, you could expand this box in order to, actually I got it pretty good in there. Really? That's strange. All right, so now with our text in there, so I don't know if my recording has a conversation non-related to this topic. I apologize for that. But so now we have our text in there. Our file's pretty much ready to go. All right, so we can ensure here by looking at our layers, if we turn off the eyeball, that we know that that box is on this other layer. We're saying that it's not going to print. Whereas our text layer, if we double click it, is going to print. All right, so now I would want to save it because I see my asterisk here indicating it's not saved since the last time. All right, I'll just save over that for now. And now to print it out, to do a proof, we're going to do File, Print. And for our digital copy, all right, for people emailing, if you're in class, you would send it to the printer and you would turn on the trim marks. And then we can see also that the trim marks are not kind of in the page. So if we go to registration, instead of being centered, we can do upper left, and now it moves it down into that image area. All right, so that would be in class if we have the printer here. If you're virtual and you're sending it in, you're going to change it to Adobe PDF, and everything else is the same. So we'll just do a print. It's saving a file. It should be, asking us, where we want it to be, so you can save it to your desktop and email it to me if you're not physically in person here to print that out.